One of the most common questions about West Kelowna is the land leasehold or freehold, and what does that mean? Who owns the land? Freehold property means you own both the home and the land in which it sits on. Leasehold property, you own the home and improvements, but the land itself is leased through the Westbank First Nation. Now, with that being said, there is also privately held leasehold lands that aren't on Westbank First Nation land, but operate in a similar fashion. But for this purpose, we're talking specifically about Westbank First Nation land. One topic that's been coming up more in the news recently is Indigenous land rights, and some buyers have asked about the recent court case in Richmond where a First Nation was challenging land ownership claims. Cases like that highlight the broader issue of the Aboriginal title in Canada, and they've definitely sparked conversations about land ownership across British Columbia. It's important to understand that West Kelowna is a different situation. In West Kelowna, land that belongs to Westbank First Nation is already clearly designated reserve land, and homes built on that land operate under long-term registered lease agreements. So when you buy a property on Westbank First Nation land, you're typically buying the home and the improvements, while the land itself is leased through a structured agreement that can run up to 99 years depending on the development. There are a few things buyers should pay attention to. First, look closely at the remaining lease term. Most lenders want to see the lease extend well beyond the mortgage period, often 20 to 25 years past the end of the mortgage. Second, review the lease terms themselves. Some leases are prepaid, while others have an annual lease payment that can change over time. Third, work with professionals who understand these properties. A knowledgeable mortgage broker, lawyer, and a realtor can make a huge difference. The reality is that many people successfully own homes on Westbank First Nation land, often benefiting from lower purchase prices and great locations. Now that we understand land ownership works and what buyers should look for, in the next video, we're going to start exploring the neighborhoods themselves. We'll begin with Glen Rosa and Smith Creek, two hillside communities known for great value, great neighborhoods, and incredible views.